Hello everybody, it's February the 3rd, I believe. Could even be the 2nd. I know it's going to go by quick either way. I see something to tell. Either way, it's going by quick, isn't it? Wanted to share with you guys. We know we're at the end times now. Our family members, some of you guys have been sharing how a lot of your own family members are saying they don't want to hear anything about what we have to say. And so I know exactly what you guys are seeing and going through. It's just we never thought we'd hear our own family saying it any more than they probably thought they'd hear us talking about these times that they are right now. I never would have thought I would have been talking about it 5 years ago. Never would I have imagined what I know now. This is it's definitely the end times. I mean, this is it. This is the biblical end days here. Whether anybody wants to admit it or not. I mean, the Lord, He shows us, you know, especially us that have been separated. He put it in our spirits. But, I mean, He really showed me. I mean, He poured it out onto me like, I'm wondering what else, is there something else He's going to have me doing that I'm not even aware of yet, you know? In other words, you know what I mean? You know, you hear, for Him to show me the things that He showed me, it just doesn't make sense. Why would I see these things? Why would I know so much? And why wouldn't I just know and have it in my spirit knowing it's the end? But no, He literally showed me things. I even seen one of them. It was the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But I seen Him as He's moving around the corner really, really fast. And He was smiling at me when He went by really fast like that. And then, I mean, I was seeing a lot of stuff at the same time as that happened. And I felt good about Him, the one presence of Him. But the others, I knew they were like busybodies. They were demonic spirits jumping in people. I seen them when they were touching. Look at this. Let me show you something, man. If you guys can zoom in on these clouds. I mean, it's almost like something. Look above that store. It's almost like something's going on, man. I mean, they're all separated even. They're like stringed down, separated. This is like something else, man. You just don't see stuff like this. You know, there's that jet up there above that spraying chemicals in it. Who knows what they're doing or why they're doing it, but never have I seen clouds looking like that. I mean, and most people just walk by, they don't see nothing. You know, then all the triple numbers that we're seeing, there's a reason for everything. You know, seeing all these triple numbers, and then they're really popping up everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, we're something's going to be happening here real soon. And sadly, most people are not going to see it or be ready for it. That includes a lot of our own family members. I mean, I've tried. You wouldn't know how much. Then again, you probably would, because I'm sure you guys probably did the same thing. Somebody has mentioned that they did it so much their family members told them don't stop sending that stuff on their email. I was told the exact same things. Exact same thing. They got mad, actually. because I was sending it. Then it got to the point where they wouldn't even talk to me anymore. Unbelievable. But, you know, trying to understand it, it's difficult to understand it. And especially with me, I don't understand why he showed me as much as he showed me. You know, why show me so much when, you know, you got people out there that's got tens of thousands of people watching them, and then the stuff that he showed me, I've got no way of proving it other than knowing what I know, and just makes me wonder, why would he show me all that? You know? And I know for a fact that everybody's getting ready to happen where the Ys are going to be taken, and everything else I've seen, like the nukes, I've seen where it's going to be nuked and destroyed everywhere. And I have a feeling all these things are going to be coming to pass soon too. I know after the rapture happens, those that are going to be taken in the moment, in the twinkling of the eye, for those that want to speak against that, once that happens, everything is going to pretty much happen back to back to back to back. Somebody told me a dream that they had where they seen like the devil crawling up on the earth, ripping the earth apart. You know, and he had like a slithery, like a snake's tongue coming out. They drew a picture and sent it to me, and I'm like, wow. You know, you'd almost think that was, whoever you are, you're listening, I'm sure, but that was like a very accurate picture of what the devil would look like and what he was doing, and it didn't look like no amateur drawing, that's for sure. But a lot of people are doing stuff according to the spirit realm that we're in, and where Jesus tried to warn people, you know, to sin no more or something worse could happen. Well, something definitely worse happened. You know, who would have expected so many people to fall like this has happened? But it has. You know, and then that other part where he said you can't love two masters. You'll hate one and you'll love the other. And, you know, that's why Jesus said, follow me. And what are people doing? They're following what's in the world. They're following what's in the world. I want out of this thing so bad. But you know what? I'm wondering what that 44 TBU was. Where I seen a car tag immediately when I seen 44 minutes and 44 seconds. And then I seen a car tag that said 44 TBU. And I'm like, what did that mean? What did that mean? 44 TBU. You know? And then a week later I find out Obama's the 44th president. And I'm still like, I don't really understand what that meant. 44 TBU. You know? The thing is everything that he's revealed to me, the things that I've seen, even at that Greek Orthodox church where they threw the cross in the water, that morning I seen a black spirit right where those boys dove off with a Spanish sombrero hat rise out of the water, waist high. You know, why did I see that? What is it for me to see that? And how does that help me do anything for anybody? Because I seen that. And then I showed where they threw two crosses that day. I've included that video in there. All included in this one. And I know that's when the perverted lifestyle became legal, and even the news, you know, it said a twist. Oh, it was definitely a twist, all right. A twist that's just mind-blowing. But it seems like at that time, something changed about people. You know, the ones that are in denial right now. You know, what is it? What is it? Why is it that people literally changed like that? You know, even the things that I see, you know, it's just everything I'm seeing, it's screaming out at me, telling me this place is going to be destroyed pretty soon. You know, America is Babylon. I've always felt that my whole life. I felt it was Babylon. I always used to try to tell people that. And, you know, but it's like trying to tell, you can't. What can you say to them? You can't. You can't say nothing to them. You know, it's really strange. Even my vehicle, don't it look like it's got like wings? The Mazda? This is like my destiny, man. It is my destiny. I'm just trying to understand it myself, you guys. You know, like I got those photos, the angel blowing the trumpet over my head. It was in 77 when I was 17. You know, I mean, there's something behind all of this, you know. Just like those people telling me if you speak less about Jesus, we'll turn your life around. You know? And then the thing is, I never even spoke about Jesus on the job or anything. You know, I was always about work. But when they said that to me, my first instincts were, no, that's not going to happen. You know, and they trying to bribe me at that. You know, and this makes me feel like, you know, have you ever seen that TV show, The Matrix? Almost like as if we're going through a test. We're being tested here to see if we're worthy or not. Because, I mean, I was shown a whole bunch of stuff, man. I was shown just how real this evil is and how it's really in our nation. You know, like when you hear about that Area 51, man, that's the demonic spot of it all. That's a hot spot. Satan's little, that's probably where Satan sat at over there. You know, they're over there doing who knows what they were doing, man. All kinds of lab testing, who knows what they were doing. Everything that's an abomination to God, I'm sure. You know? You guys, this is where we got to stay strong. Come up out of this world. Separate yourself from it. Pick up your cross. Follow Christ. Just what it says in that Bible. All our information's there. When he says, come out of her, he's talking about the world. Come out of it, lest you suffer the wrath that's in it. You know? And even when you come up out of it, I've been traveling for 15 months, man. I mean, I've been doing what I've been doing quite a while. Even when you come out of it, it's like it still has a lot of power around us, man. When you try to find a place to even park, you know, it's not easy to do because it's against the law. It's loitering, you know. Like when I go to the parking lot, you know, to park for the night, I got to find a place that's open 24 hours. 24 hours to do that. And then, if you're there too long, you stand out after a while. People notice you, especially in this truck. You know, not to mention, we're getting towards the end times. You know how we say we can feel Christ calling us like the time's coming, we know it's coming to an end? I could promise you this, they can feel it too, but they feel the opposite. When we feel towards Christ, they feel hate towards us. And Jesus said it was him that they hated first. And because we have an unction to want to be with Christ, they feel that in us. And even in the churches, even that pastor walked up to me and he's like, what can we do for you? What do you want? You know? I'm like, wow, you know, I thought this was a Bible study. And then he's showing me the 666, you know. Trust me, they're, it's almost like as if, the heat is being turned up. It's getting hotter. Remember I told you I had that dream about the 144 on that muffler? It was on a semi-truck muffler. And I thought to myself, boy, that would get hot on there, you know? That would melt off of there. How do you put that on there? You know? But that's what it feels like. It feels like the heat is getting turned up. It's getting a little hotter. And the Lord's trying to get our attention. And the only way you're going to do it, I'm telling you, you have to let go of what's in this world. You have to be seeking His face. Seeking Jesus Christ's face. Because the devil's going to come after you too. Even doing that. That's why another reason why Jesus said pray without ceasing. Okay, God bless you. I hope and pray that you guys get something out of this message. Please check out the videos in the description box. And be ready, because this is the end. We're at the end, man. I just don't know how to stress it enough. We're at the end. We have to be ready. Pray without ceasing, too. The devil's going to attack. He's not going to give up. It's not what he's going to do. He's not going to give up. I know we are set. We're not going to give up either, you know. Everybody's already pretty well set who's going. God bless you guys. I hope and pray that you guys get something out of this message. And look up, for our redemption draws nigh. And I'll have the salvation prayer inside there as well. For anybody that needs it, or if you know anybody that wants to hear it, show it to them, let them listen to it. And once you give your life over to Christ and you start following Him and you get out of this, then it's all about getting ready to go home, you know. It's always been our destiny. God bless you guys. Love you all.